It's your boy Hugo the Savage, back again. You seen the title of the video. The big fight, Saturday night, KSI, Logan Paul. It's going down. It's going down. You seen by the title of the video, prediction, preview, all of that stuff I'm gonna give you real quick. I'm a bit amped up because I'm coming off the back of the press conference. The press conference, I mean, by the time I upload this video, it'll probably be an hour ago. But the press conference finished about 3 minutes ago. It was a good press conference. It wasn't cheesy how the other one's been. I mean, it was a little bit cheesy, but compared to the other two press conferences, had the one in London and the one in LA, this is way better. It was a lot more professional. There was throwing insults at each other and stuff. It was a bit of a weird one though, because there was no public there. It was all journalists and stuff, but the journalists for some reason had no questions to ask both fighters, which was very strange. It was quite funny. It was the two trainers first. Let's go, Chair. Let's go. Look at him. Shannon the Cannon Briggs started throwing insults at Vidal Riley. He was like the butter knife trainer. What can you bring to KSI? He's your homie. How can you be training your homie and stuff like that? It was quite funny. But then Vidal was very calm, and then he came with the line. He said, "Logan, good luck with the fight, and Shannon, stop taking drugs, stop with the no contest." And Shannon lost it. At that point, which is pretty early in the press conference, it looked like Shannon Briggs was going to finish him. He got up, he tried to get through the security a little bit. He was like, "I'm going to break your jaw, you're going to go back to the UK with a broken jaw and everything." But they handled it pretty well. I mean, I'm not one of these to say somebody won the press conference or someone didn't win the press conference, because I think that's a little bit silly. You can't really win a press conference. You can throw insults and stuff like that, but this isn't school. What matters is what happens in the ring. But Logan was pretty cool in his press conference. He remained at a monotone for the whole press conference, and KSI started to ask him some silly questions, because I think he wanted everyone to start talking about boxing properly, and like I said, none of the journalists had any questions. So he tried to quiz Logan Paul on what he knows about boxing, and he was like, name somebody who Muhammad Ali's fought or something like that, which is a bit silly because it doesn't really matter. And then Logan Paul came out with, tell me the answer to 7 times 8 and I'll answer you, and then KSI kind of froze. And then all the way through the press conference, he was just throwing sums out. What's 5 times 5? And then he'd go quiet and he'd be like, 25. So it was quite funny. Yeah. It was one of the last times to look at them before the fight. Obviously, they got to weigh in tomorrow, but that's just the way. And this was a war of words. Looking at both of them, they still seem pretty confident. But Logan's confidence in this press conference, from the look of him, he seemed very chilled out, whereas before there's a bit of nervous energy there. But he seemed very chilled out. To be fair, KSI always seems very chilled out, but the thing with KSI is he's so good at putting on a front sometimes. I don't think you'll ever be able to tell whether he's flustered or not. You've seen him in any video. Whenever you ever seen KSI look flustered, he doesn't really, so you can't really tell. But I'm moving on to my prediction for this fight. I've thought about it a lot. I've seen boxing predictions from all kinds of people involved. Friends of them each, and obviously that's a little bit biased when it's friends or people that have got an agenda. For me, it isn't like that, because I'm not a fan. I would say that I'm not a fan of any of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of them make good content every now and again, but it's not really for me. It's more for people younger than me. So I've got no bias here. Obviously, I'm from the UK. KSI's from the UK, and usually when I watch boxing, for that reason, I would want that fighter to win. But this isn't about who I want to win. This is who I think will win. And if I'm just going on a pure standpoint of what I know about boxing and what I've seen, and it's a bit of a weird one because obviously we've just watched Ruiz beat Joshua not so long ago, and he was a smaller guy. But I don't know what it is. Logan Paul, he seems like a next level athlete, and that's only judging from what I've seen of him. One thing I didn't like is everyone's predictions so far have said if Logan comes out quick and gets the hands on KSI, he'll knock him out. But if it goes past a certain round, he'll blow out, and then KSI will win because he's got better cardio. Let's be honest, guys. We don't really have much to go on their cardio. I mean, KSI cardio, he didn't need it in the Joe Weller fight. The Logan Paul fight, he needed it, but they were still very new to the sport of boxing. KSI maybe had a year of training under his belt by the time he fought Logan Paul, but you're fighting somebody who didn't have any training under his belt, not so much, maybe for about 3 months. So, of course, he's going to gas out. I don't think that's a Logan Paul issue. I think that's just an issue with you haven't been boxing for long enough to get that kind of fitness going. So I'm going to put from the standpoint, I'm not going to do that gassing out thing because I don't know if they're going to gas out or not. I can't really tell. But just from looking at their training camps and stuff I've seen, not much to go off the last fight because KSI is going to be way better than he was the last fight because his punches were terrible. He was just swinging. But sometimes that gets the job done. If you're fighting against somebody who's highly skilled, them swings won't really bother someone. When he was fighting against Logan Paul last time, Logan Paul wasn't highly skilled, so them punches were connecting. And if they connect with 10-ounce gloves like they did last time, he'll knock Logan out. But he's not going to fight like that. He's not going to fight with the helicopter punches and them wild punches. He's going to fight properly. So KSI's got the experience, not much more on him, but he's been training. But Logan's been training for, I think he said 18 months now or some rubbish like that. And KSI has been on tour in between. He's just dropped a song, which I'm going to react to very soon. But that kind of says a lot as well. If he's got time to be dropping songs in between a couple of days before the fight, it doesn't seem like his concentration's on it. But I don't want to question a man's concentration because the likelihood is he pressed upload on a video and that was it. You know what I mean? So he didn't really do too much. I think Logan, even when he only had a little bit of training under his belt, kind of looked like a boxer. He kind of looked like he knew what he was doing. And the jab was killing it. It's just regular for a tall person against a shorter person. If the short person gets on the inside and can box very good, then he's gonna have the advantage. And if the taller person keeps the smaller person way back with the jab and stops him from getting on the inside, he's probably gonna win. So I think Logan Paul wins this. I think he'll knock JJ. Oh, God. I keep hearing everyone else say JJ. I'm going to say KSI. The fight says KSI versus Logan. I think he will knock KSI down. I don't think he'll knock him out. I think he'll knock him down. I reckon KSI will have some good parts in the match. Through a good, you know what I mean? He's not going to be an awful boxer, so I reckon he'll have some good parts in the match. So I just think majority decision by the end of the fight. I don't think anyone will get knocked out. But I think majority decision will go to Logan. I think he'll get a few more rounds on KSI. And I reckon he'll knock him down in the fight, but not knock him out. KSI doesn't seem the kind of geezer that you could just knock him out. He looks too, I don't know, willpower, if you want to call it that, or the fight he's got in him. It doesn't look like he would take that. He looks like even if he'd lose, he's not going to have the embarrassment of being knocked out. But let's have it right, whoever loses. Kind of brought it on yourself with the memes. They're coming, not from me, but the trolls are out there and they are on it hard. You get me? So, yeah. Sorry if my energy went down a little bit, but I wanted to get across all the points that I wanted to get across. But yeah, it's going to be a big fight, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm part of the YouTube community as well, man, and this is great stuff. You get me? So I'm on this, man. KSI, Logan Paul. You get me? Yeah, Staples Center and that. It's on the Zone. It's on Sky Sports. I'm promoting it for them because they deserve it. I will not be paying for it. I'm going to hack into some kind of server and watch it for free because that's what I do. I might put a reaction video up. I might put a live reaction up on a stream, or I might just react and post up in the morning. But either way, you will get it. I've been your boy Hugh the Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Yeah.